are the feminists that care for women so much, that are busy hating on men, that are busy talking about independence, equality, equal opportunity, equal outcome? All these women that are fighting for women, where are they? Where are they? Where are the feminists? Why are they so quiet? Is this fair to the women? Is this like, whew?
I gotta tell you something I could do.
Okay, you guys, today's topic is, I don't even know where to start. I'll be honest with you. This is insane to me. This is crazy. And I don't know if it's because I'm an African. I don't know if it's because I am not woke enough, but this sounds ridiculous to me. Okay. The story is about a transgender woman, which is, for those of you who don't know, I mean, I know a lot of Africans don't know this, by the way. Not when I say Africans, not the ones that are on social media. For example, people like, let's say, that live in the rural areas or that are from the older generation, they have no idea. I had to explain. Did I even explain? My mom was so confused when we talked about like people transition. I think I explained to her and she was so confused and she's like, they cut it off? And then what happened? So yeah, if when I'm explaining, you might think, why are you explaining? But yeah, there are some people that might not know. But you know what? If you're watching this video, you probably already know. So it's people that believe that they are born in the wrong body, basically. So this transgender woman, which means he transitioned from male to female, now they are allowing this person to compete in the women's team in the Olympics. And it's a weightlifting sport. Weightlifting, okay? This person was a male at some point, okay? They had to transition a few years ago to become a woman. I mean, transgender women. Sorry, the motorbike is passing by and it's really loud. Hope you can hear me. So, transitioned to a woman, right? And this person is allowed now and is the very first transgender woman to compete in the weightlifting game, sports. I believe it's in Tokyo. I'll be honest with you. I'm more sad and angry than anything. Because I'm a woman. And I understand that I cannot compete with a man, transgender woman. Come on, please don't come at me for political correctness or any of that. I have to make sense when I'm talking. So when I'm talking, if people don't understand, then what's the point of me talking? So I am trying to communicate the best way I can. So this person, this transgender women, they're called transgender women because they were a man before the transition. So, and to make matters worse, he competed in the men's weightlifting sports. So you can imagine, grew up having, developed the muscles, the testosterone, trained, built that muscle, and now, because of the transition, the Olympics allowed that person to go ahead and compete in the women's competition. And the women, do they even have a fair chance at this point? It's science. It is pure science, biology, that us females and males we don't have the same build, especially for a person that went through adolescence, went through teenage years, and even was in the competition with men. So that person obviously is superior to the women that are competing in that weightlifting sport. So for you to allow this person to come and compete in the women's competition is just mind-boggling to me. Where are the feminists? Where are the feminists that care for women so much, that are busy hating on men, that are busy talking about independence, equality, equal opportunity, equal outcome? All these women that are fighting for women, where are they? Where are they? Where are the feminists? Why are they so quiet? Is this fair to the women? Is this like, whew, I want to talk about this as calmly as I can, but it's really hard because I have known about this, that they're fighting to, transgender women are fighting to, compete in the women's game. And I've always thought, it's probably like a high school thing. It's probably like a local competition thing. Now they are being allowed in the Olympics. That means our people, Africans, Kenyans, Ethiopians, Ghanaians, Nigerians, South Africans, you name it, Somalis, who are Eritreans, Zimbabwe, everybody competes in the Olympics. Which means if they allow for weightlifting, that is opening the door for running, which Ethiopians and Kenyans are known for thriving. Ethiopian women and Kenyan women are known to be number one, break records. Football, boxing, all these other sports, they are now being allowed. Transgender women are being allowed to play in women's sport. What? Let me ask you a question. Why was there a differentiation in the first place when sports started to have a females team and a males team? Why did we differentiate it? Because we're not the same. We don't have the same build. We don't have the same hormones. We don't have the same testosterone and estrogen level. It's pure science. Fam, it's pure science. So for you to allow them to play in our sports means equality where? Fairness where? Where are the feminists? You see what I mean when I say, where are the feminists? I am appalled. I am angry. I am sad that I don't see women talking about this, and I really didn't. If anything, I saw men talking about it, and they're like, this is not fair. How come we're doing this to women? And I'm like, but where are the feminists? I really am not seeing the feminists. Show me. Please, I would like to hear one feminist talk about this. I haven't. Maybe if I miss someone, please just put the link down below. I will go and check them out, and I want to appreciate them and thank them for that. So the reason why I mentioned runners and Africans now are going to be impacted is because, let me give you an example of runners from Ethiopia, because I know that personally. They will come from the village to change their lives, probably barefoot, probably with little money in their pockets, and they'll work their butts off to go and compete in the Olympics. And they go win a medal and come back home with the money and change their lives and their family lives. We have seen athletes just make it because of the skills, because of the blood and sweat and tears. That's how they are able to get the success that they deserved. And now you bring a transgender woman and tell them, okay, it's a fair game, run. And then what happens? Biological women, what happens to them? What's the thought process in these people that are in the office making this decision? I know it might seem simple and just fun and games, but do you remember that transgender woman that knocked out the women that she was, I think it was either boxing or that thing, is it martial arts? The women that competed with that transgender women ended up in the hospital because of concussions. Because that was a male. And obviously they're stronger than women. I know you would like to believe we're equal in every way. You know what? We're not as strong as males. Let me be honest. If you're coming for me, come for me. If you're coming for me, I dare you go and compete or wrestle with a transgender woman, and you're a woman, a biological woman. Let's see how that goes. Film it and send it. DM me. I'd love to see it. So, yeah, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to rant, but it hurt. Like, it didn't feel good to see this, and especially the silence from the feminist side. I don't identify as a feminist, but I care for women. I am a woman. I love women. I want us to succeed. And most of all, I want fairness. And for you to take away somebody's chance to thrive, to change their lives, to make a name for themselves, because what? You want to be woke? You want to be politically correct? Is this how we want to leave our society? Like, do we want to leave it worse off than we found it? Let me tell you something. The competition to this transgender that is now in the Olympics, the competitor that lost to this transgender woman said something, and she said it perfectly. So I don't even have a better word than a better sentence than what she said. She said, it feels like a bad joke. That's the competition. That's the lady that lost to this transgender woman. She would have been the one that is competing in the Olympics, but she lost because of the Olympics committee let that transgender woman in. She said, this feels like a bad joke. Yeah, and I am so sorry that this happened to you. So weird. The same Olympics will talk about drugs. These people should not take steroids, and they will disqualify them. They will say if your testosterone level is this much. If you remember, they kicked out an actual biological woman because of her testosterone number or something like that, and that's a biological woman. They kicked her out, but this transgender woman is allowed to compete in women's weightlifting sports. Yeah, I'll be honest. This is the craziest thing I've heard, the most disappointing. And frankly, women that are not speaking up for this, women, just because you're not in sports doesn't mean that you should not care. You're a woman. You should care. That person is taking your position, if not yours, your daughters, your sisters. And I don't think that's fair. And worse, in sports like boxing and martial arts, women are getting concussions. God forbid if a woman dies. What are they going to say about that? Because it's really possible. Have you ever tried to wrestle with a grown man? Like, I love wrestling, so I know. Sorry to laugh. But yeah, they all they need to do is just twist you and you're on the floor. You know? Yes, if you want to talk about the exceptions, there are exceptions, but they're not the rule. There are strong women, but even if you find that extremely strong woman and bring her to the strongest man in that competition, it's not a fair game, a fair chance. She is going to lose. So if you think I am, being crazy for thinking women and men are not equal when it comes to strength, especially a person that trained and competed in a male's game, in a male's competition, and now is in a competition with women, and I'm saying that's not right, and you think I'm crazy. Well, it says more about you than me. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, guys, I am sorry for the rant. I had to talk about this because I don't think women are talking about this, and I refuse to be quiet. I know probably YouTube will, but it is what it is. I will speak my truth. Anyways, guys, let me know down below what your thoughts are. That's all I have to say. I want to have a conversation with people in the comment section to see and read if I'm the crazy one, or it's just some, small number of people in that, powerful position that are forcing us to accept these things. I just want to know. That's all. I will see you on the next one. Stay blessed, fam. Take care of yourselves. Bye.